Welcome to Matt's Garage. It's time. It's time to rip this old 2020 apart. Actually, a little backstory on this sucker. Trucks are way too expensive nowadays. So, I actually bought this daggone thing off a Copart, and believe me, it was torn up. I mean, the engine wasn't running right, had to do all kind of little things to it. Ended up doing a gear change in it, put 373s in it. So, this afternoon we're just gonna rip the front end off, get the radiator and all that fun stuff out, and then we'll go from there. We want to have a good open view of what we're doing here. Alright, well, every good project starts with disconnecting the battery. The old 10mm. You know what's crazy? Every time you want to work on the truck, you're excited. And then you realize it's hot. Way too hot to be doing any of this, but hey. Can't complain all the time, I guess. Never see that again. Well, fellas, I'm gonna fast forward through all this part because, well, it's not really entertaining.
I'm gonna listen back to the radio, biding my time to hear the tune that hits my soul. Finding the words was always the hardest part for me. A dispatch from the heart you
Can do is all these little clips, just throw them on the ground and lose them, so then you'll drive yourself crazy trying to find them. I think we all been there, huh? And also, make sure you leave a clip or two in there, so when you go in there, get it out, you know, everything breaks. And then stab yourself. Make sure you stab yourself. A good project starts always with stabbing yourself with a flathead screwdriver. My dad always says, you're not working until you bleed. Yeah, 6mm. Alive, deep. Not easy. What else? What else we got here? First, we gotta take the grill off. You're gonna have some snaps. Yep. All right, fellas, get on in here. You're gonna have a couple of 7mm bolts right there. You know, it is way hot in Louisiana. So I'm taking offers. Anybody that wants to send me a mini split, I'll take it. Well, unfortunately, the camera died and I never realized it. Y'all gonna have to bear with me now because I'm very new to this. This is my first time operating a camera, honestly. So, as you see here, I've already gotten everything out the way, and the way I do this, take your bolts out of your radiator supports and everything. Don't take nothing out. Leave all of it connected. And then what we do, it's pretty simple. Let me see if, without my stand, if we can do it here. And there, once you get all your bolts out, everything like that, you take your whole support, take it straight on out there. And there you go. It'll come out completely as one unit. You don't have to sit there and try to get your fans and your radiator. Nothing. It's gonna come out all in one unit. It's pretty late at night, so I'll see y'all in the morning. Sorry for all the cutting and editing, and it's my first time. Bear with me. See y'all in the morning. All right, good morning. Well, this morning we're going to go ahead and start digging into the motor. First thing, obviously, take off the air filter tube. We're going to have to start coming under here and go ahead and start taking off the fuel rails and everything because of the secondary fuel pump injection system. There's one fitting right back in the back that you have to get to, and yeah, you can try to get on back there, and yeah, well, it's easier. We'll go ahead and take this off so that way we can slide that pump out and be able to get the valve cover off. So let's get started. Look at all the electricals. That's the advantage right here of taking all that out. You don't have to, but it makes it so much easier to do. Because you can get your head in here and figure out what's going on there. And of course, everything's stuck. Alright. Good. Oh, missed one. There we go. All right. Head to the side. All right. Guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave all these hoses. To a certain extent. That's it, none of this is ever getting off. Oh. Gotta love these clips Ford makes though. They're great, sure. Here we go. Alright. See if we can find that valve. Usually there's a valve somewhere on the fuel rail where you can actually push in. It's just like a straighter valve. And that way you can depressurize the system before, you know, boom. Of which boom might be okay, I guess. Right? Alright, before we go any further, got so much dirt and debris. We're gonna break out the shop vac and get all that out of here. Unless, look, unless you want dirt going all into your motor, you know. Right? I guess that's up to you. Me, yeah, I don't want all that in the motor. So we'll take the time and get it vacuumed out. I did not find a pressure relief valve on this, so I guess we're gonna spray fuel everywhere. I guess we'll see. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting, fellas. It's gonna be interesting. Alright. Pray for me. Oh wow, that wasn't bad. Alright, that's cool. Learn something new. Now I get to learn how to put this clip back on. Are you doing it right or am I doing it wrong? I'm not sure now. I was trying up on that, wasn't I? Well, just help me. One of you guys come over here and help me. Or I break it. I'm about to break it. Alright, got it. Alright, now got some sensors to unplug, fuel pressure, sensor here. Start undoing the injectors. If I can get my hand in there. Oh. Oh. Yep. Same thing. This side. Just watch me struggle with them because they've never been unplugged before. Okay. Now we can disconnect this quick connect here. Should just be a tap. There we go. Okay, so now let's besides the billion things that are attached to the back side of this. Regardless, you can go ahead and pull fuel rail. It's like for 10 millimeters. Some trucks, y'all gotta pay attention to all this. Some bolts are longer than the others on fuel rail. I don't know why. I believe this one, they're all gonna be the same length, front to back. Find out here in a second. So now let's see if it's gonna go nicely. If we need to get a little persuasion bar in here. This should go nicely on this thing. She definitely never came apart. Easy. Easy. Faster, but easier. All kind of junk is gonna fall out. Get out, get. Get out of there. All right. First one's trying to come up. Boy, these things are stuck in here. You don't want to pull too daggone hard on them. You don't want to damage the O-rings and all that on these injectors until you get pissed off and then just, hammer at it. Tell you what, let's get a little persuasion bar. Yeah. Like that. Let's see if we can rinse and repeat. There. Alright. There's an old fuel rail. Yeah, she's all dusty and dirty, but we got all of our O-rings are still on there, so that's good. We'll get them cleaned up before we put it back in. Yeah, they kinda dirty. Look at all that dirt falling off of there. I have to clean that up. And then another thing, tip it sideways. Pour fuel everywhere. Your wife will thank me later. Let's get it cleaned up. I understand that this was a work truck. I mean, heck, it's my work truck. But how these fellas managed to get this thing so dirty, I don't know. When I tell you, I have pictures of the interior. You see all this red dirt. Obviously, it was a road construction work truck. The entire inside was never cleaned within 150,000 miles they had this truck. Nothing. It took me 2 daggone days to clean the inside of it. In fact, I might, if it'll let me, if I can figure out how to anyway, put a picture of what the interior was. I'll try to cut it in this video. We'll see, no promises. But it was horrible. But I mean, how they got this thing so dirty and just never took care of it. Fellas, work truck or not, take a couple hours, clean it up. Ain't gotta be perfect, but daggone. Don't wait 150,000 miles and then go, oh well, maybe I should clean it now. Well, it's kind of too late. It's gonna take 18,000 hours. Alright, well, we got that out the way. Woo! There's a lot of electricals. And again, a lot of plastic clips on the backside holding you up to get this sucker out. I think should be at the point where we can go ahead and take this thing out. Let's see. Let's see. So, we got his hair. Still caught on something like on this side, fellas. Our sensor. Look at this. Sensor, sensor, sensor. Plug in doodads. I mean, whew. Alright, we're gonna get the vacuum in here again, because it's look at everything. It is dirty, dirty, dirty. So we're gonna go ahead and get that straightened out. We did all that to get to that. Right there. Right there. Alright, next. First thing you want to do at this point, I promise, tape up your holes, your valleys going to your valves. You accidentally drop something in there, and now everything else is ruined. You have a bad day, you don't have a truck. Yeah. I wonder what everyone else is doing today. Probably on a boat. Having fun, wakeboarding, fishing, hunting. Sounds nice. Even though I don't do any of those things, because, well, frankly, all I do is work. I'm sure all you can relate. All right. Yep. See, just a little bit of insurance. All right. What do we want to do next? Now, I guess we get wiring out the way. Next, we're going to go ahead and start pulling valve covers, but first we're going to get that secondary pump out. Let's see. Let's just guess. Do you like me? Do you like me? Hello? No, no, no. Is it, well, no, it's not quite it, but give it a go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ah, she likes me just fine, fellas. That's a new one. It likes me. Oh, yeah. that. I'm sure this thing is about what it be. What are you? I would tell you the size of that, but I was completely wrong. I use 11/16. Obviously millimeter, but hey, be alright. It worked, didn't it? You know, one of these days I'll be organized and actually get a little roll around cart, put your tools on it. Besides throwing them all around and then you walk and kick them, and well, then you spend the next 3 hours looking for them, is what I'm saying. All right with the no. Well, bigger. How are you still on? What did I take out? Obviously the wrong thing. You know, can't see. Got my hands feeling. Maybe I can see. If I can get back here. What's going on? Are you held on by another bolt? You're joking, right? Oh. Get this like retarded. This. Do I have enough? Huh? Hello? Do I have enough for you not to beat me? Sure, I'm gonna pretend that we have enough to get all that out. All right. Cool. That works too. You know, when you ain't ever dug into a motor that you haven't messed with, like this Gen 3, I've dug into Gen 1. Gen 3s are obviously a little different with the secondary fuel pump injection system and all the electrical stuff that they have on here that makes no sense, that makes it go boom. Take a picture. Why not? I mean, I understand we're probably not gonna go back at it. We're just gonna start plugging stuff in and act like it's right, but still, backup plans. Okay. What am I doing? I don't know. Never do. I just kind of lie by the seat of my pants and pretend that I know what I'm doing, and y'all know the rest. Yeah. Oh well. Imagine there's more clips. That didn't feel right, but we're gonna sure. Stuff's perfectly fine and normal. I see you. How are you? Okay, what are you back here? What? Where are you? Okay, camshaft position sensors. Again, I think this is going to be a reoccurring statement. Plastic clips. What's your feelings? Me personally, overkill. Lay the damn wire, 1-2 clips, one here. No, they had to be this short run. In fact, come here. Come here. This short one, they did 50,000 of them. Oh, there's one. You know, right there. Oh, and oh, right there. And a lot more on the backside too. Makes a whole lot of, no, it doesn't. It doesn't, it's stupid. Alright, let me get these clips out. Again, I'll probably fast forward through all this, and I mean, y'all just let me know in the comments if you actually want to watch me yell and scream and fight for 10 hours getting plastic clips out. Fast forward.
trail of breadcrumbs blowing in the wind. I went down that road again. I went down that road. I went down that road again. I went down that road. Driving to the airport, the rain was coming down. My memories were 6 feet underground. Then I see it exit 29 a mile ahead. My muscle memory takes the wheel again. I went down.
Alright, got to this right here. Is actually your back feed for your transmission. It's water, pretty much water cooled. It's a heat exchanger right there on the front of the 10R80s. That's all it is. It got to come off because where it clips on for no particular reason on the valve cover with no bolt. Let's remove it. All right, fellas. Let's see if this thing will come off, you know, nicely. Doubtful, but no, we're not even gonna monkey with it. Where's the persuader? I have one. There's one. Too big of one. Good. Oh, like I said, too big of one. Let's get the smaller one. Let's see. Gonna be nice? No. Gonna be nice. Ah, no, she ain't, but she this one. Woo! Almost 200,000 miles. This thing has not ever been off. So this is gonna be a fight. Just slowly work it around. Can I sneak through? Can I sneak through? Ooh, that was a good sound. Not really. Yep. Y'all still back there? Okay, good. Take another valve cover off with the billion bolts. I did go ahead and take out the coil packs on this side, but I ain't gonna try to be lazy and not take the filler neck off of the oil stick. Just gonna pull that out and then hopefully. Let's see. Usually you have to take those out. I'll put this. I don't remember this. I'm just shocked that I actually went into that side. I thought I just did this side. Ah! It's not cooperating. Oh, is it? It's starting to. I'm gonna lose this. I have a feeling. Still not done. Come on. Yeah, see, just be nice. Magic. Just magic. What's holding me? What don't like me? What has me? Hello? Oh, that's right. The tube that I said I'm not going to take it out. As first, let's go ahead and do it because it gotta be done. Cool. Alright. Well, at least we got the intake manifold off. All the valve covers. Of course, dual overhead cams. Your VVT solenoids here, your phasers, obviously your chain that connects both your phasers and both your chains going down there. I'm under suspicion that is the one slapping all over the place. Yeah, she a little loose. All right, fellas, I'm gonna take a break for a minute. We'll be back in a second. All right, guys. Kind of was running out of time, so I started digging into it here. Water pump, boy. You better you better eat your weenies that day, cause this sucker here is in there. So of course we got a lot of accessories, all the hoses out the way, fuel rails, all that fun stuff. So now we're about to pull your big pulley here. Let me get this out the way. Let me get this camera set up back. We'll be back in a second. Alright. See what we got here. Woo! We're gonna see. We gotta get something a little bit more oomph. Break out the big bar. See what we can do here. Well, might give us nothing, boys. I don't know about y'all. What brand y'all like? I use mostly rigid everything. I actually have a little bit of Ryobi. I don't really like it, but they were cheap, and I barely used the tools that I bought Ryobi in, so that's why I did it. But my main brand is rigid. What's yours? Milwaukee? DeWalt? Let me know in the comments. Alright. Let's grab the puller. Let's see, where do we have it? I don't know. We're not going to read the instructions. That would be stupid, you know. Something to push on. Okay. All right, fellas. We're gonna give it a go. Let's see. Still there. They did use some old silicone right there, which is a good idea. Always where your keeper's at. Run you be just a little tiny bit, not the whole rip, just a little bit. Seals it off just to make sure. This is an oil seal right here. Alright, next we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna pop off this alternator. Hopefully we can pop off just 2 bolts. AC compressor, hopefully it'll just lay down. We ain't got to get to anything back there, but most probably that's not going to work. We're going to have to struggle. Typical, but it's okay. Let's move on. What am I doing? I don't know. Help me. That'll be good enough, probably. Alright, moment of truth. We're gonna go ahead and pull the timing chain cover off. I already got all the bolts out. You have on your oil pan, make sure you get those. There's 4 of them down there. 2 10 millimeters and then 2 13 millimeters. Alright, let's see how she goes here. Okay, she's off. Just rolling it around. I just saw my failing component. It's hydraulic timing chain tensioner. It's leaking out right now. I just heard it squirt. There it is. Alright. Got the phasers out. And I'll get back with you in a minute. Alright guys. Got all the phasers. All the timing chain guides. Got everything off. So now I'm about to take a break. Start putting stuff back together.